Usual presentation is with hypertension. Very good. And there is a family history. Now, family history may not be of a kidney problem, but of hypertension, sometimes even a berry aneurysm rupture. Okay. But what is important in this family history story should be taken. When you palpate the kidney lump, number one, it is a bilateral disease where one kidney is more enlarged than the other kidney. Now, it can be symmetrical, it can be asymmetrical. But it is usually rare that one will be palpable, other is normal. It usually never happens. Point number two is the surface of the kidney has a lobulated appearance, which was not seen in the other two. That means the kidney looks like this. Okay, the lobulations are because of the fluid filled cysts in the cortex. Just tell me when you have completed writing. Done, na? Good. So by this time, if the examiner is asking you, tell me the differential diagnosis of a kidney lump, I hope you can tell three common conditions: cancer, hydronephrosis, and polycystic disease. Now, a little bit of discussion in each of them. Now, if the examiner will ask you, what is your plan? The answer for this, very strangely enough, if it is at all an MBBS exam, people are really confused. Kya bolenge? Then, so the first thing is, what is the first investigation that I always do in any abdominal lump? Ultrasound. Okay. Now, confirm the organ of origin. How did I confirm the organ of origin? By doing an ultrasound. Ultrasound of which part of the body? Abdomen. Which part of abdomen? The whole abdomen. Now, if this is the kidney, then ask on your ultrasound report, what is the finding? Your finding can be divided into three groups. This is what I will write for theory also. If the kidney is normal, but there is something at upper pole or lower pole, so this is a heterogeneous SOL at the pole of the kidney, upper pole or lower pole. This will require a CT scan. If the kidney is enlarged and I can see, what is the picture that I am trying to make? Dilated calyx with thin cortex. I may or may not be able to see a stone. Okay. Hello. Yes, sir. This patient will require an intravenous urogram followed by a DTPS scan. Whereas, if the kidney shows a normal pelvic calyceal system, then why did the kidney get palpable? Because सिर्फ IVU Intravenous urogram. Guys, you are not reading the theory thing. Please request you to read the theory. We have discussed them in details in theory. Now, and the cortex shows you multiple cysts. Your diagnosis then becomes polycystic kidney. You can do a DTPS scan? Question mark. Please tell me when you have completed writing. Hello?
Done, sir.
Done, na? What is the differential diagnosis of a kidney lump?
So renal cell carcinoma, polycystic kidney, and hydronephrosis.
Very good. If it is not a kidney lump, what is the other retroperitoneal DD that you had?
RP sarcoma. RP sarcoma.
Okay. Acha. RP sarcoma, you can tell it retroperitoneal sarcoma. If the ultrasound tells you like this, then what is the investigation that you are going to do? Is a CT scan. Okay? Please tell me when you have completed writing.
Yes, sir, completed.
Done, sir.
Done, na? Good. Now, if it is suspected to be a renal cell cancer, if it is suspected to be a renal cell cancer on ultrasound, then investigations to confirm or your questions will then be in history part, what are the additional history points that you should have asked or you will think about asking retrospectively apart from hematuria, apart from loin pain. Other rare features are can you know something called as paraneoplastic syndrome in relation to a tumor called RCC. Okay? Paraneoplastic syndrome. Just give me a minute, please.